It is Survivor Series weekend, so what better topic to be discussing than my dream Survivor Series team? I have a men's and a women's. We're going to start off with the men's. But actually, first, we need to talk about this year's Survivor Series. The traditional 5-on-5 Survivor Series match from Raw and SmackDown, I think, has to be one of the best teams, both, ever assembled. In my generation, more than likely, I am 26, so obviously we've had fantastic, amazing teams back in the 90s. But from when I was watching wrestling, we have on Team Raw, Triple H, Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, Kurt Angle, and Finn Balor, versus SmackDown's Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Roode, and John Cena. These teams are full of future Hall of Famers, no doubt. The majority of them are going in the Hall of Fame. Kurt Angle is in the Hall of Fame, obviously, right now. And with everything that's been going on with Raw and SmackDown, it just adds more to the drama of this particular match. The pay-per-view in its entirety is shaping up to be, again, in my opinion, one of the best Survivor Series we've had. But this match in particular has the top stars in WWE on their two teams. I'm super excited. I love Survivor Series because I know we've been told for the past 3 weeks it is the only time of year that Raw and SmackDown go head-to-head. But I've always loved the concept of the 5-on-5, everybody get eliminated, and it's just always been one of my personal favorite pay-per-views. So, I'm going to start off with my men's dream team, which would not be complete without Randy Orton. There's a reason he is on Team SmackDown. The guy's got a 5-4 record at Survivor Series. He's a 5-time survivor of the traditional Survivor Series matches. 3 times he was the sole survivor. You couldn't not want him on your team. I've always been a fan of Randy Orton. He has proven, he's been around for a long time. Still on top of his game. He definitely deserves to be in the match, which is why he is there, and he is one of my picks. My next pick is Shawn Michaels. I don't think I need to tell you why Shawn Michaels is on my team. I'm a little biased. He is my personal all-time favorite wrestler, but Shawn Michaels in his prime is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, and I would love for Shawn Michaels from the 90s on my team. Although Shawn Michaels from now, I'm sure can kick ass. But Shawn Michaels, you are on my Dream Survivor Series team. Somebody else on my Dream Survivor Series team, probably not a surprise, AJ Styles. Again, I could sit here all day and list his accomplishments. I don't need to. The guy's phenomenal. I'm sorry, I had to. One of the best wrestlers in the world. You can argue he is the best wrestler in the world. Why wouldn't you want him on your team? Speaking of great wrestlers, Finn Balor, again, I know I'm probably a little biased, but hear me out. You gotta admit, this is a fantastic team so far. Finn Balor, we don't need to list his accomplishments. This guy is in his prime right now, which is, again, why he is on Team Raw. Can you imagine? We've seen what Finn Balor and AJ Styles can do against each other, teaming up, be like a Bullet Club reunion. I would love it. I think everybody would love that. Now, my last pick is probably a wild card. It is a wild card. You're going to be surprised, more than likely. Hear me out. My final pick on my Dream Survivor Series team is Vader. Okay? Probably wondering why. He is one of the most underrated superstars, I think, personally, from the 90s. The guy did a moonsault. He was like 400 pounds and can do moonsaults. He's got the strength and the agility. Again, in my opinion, like I've said, I think he's underrated. He would be a great addition to the team. Because I feel like a lot of people wouldn't see him coming. Which you want. Because you want to surprise your team. Alright, now on to my women's team. We're going to start off with somebody probably not surprised about. Asuka. I want you on my Survivor Series team. One of the best wrestlers in the world. I know I keep saying this, but literally all of these people are considered to be in the top of their game. Top wrestlers. Asuka. Undefeated. How many days, months, years was she NXT Women's Champion? You would be my number one pick. She is on Team Raw. That is no surprise. Now, somebody else I want on my team, and I would love to see team with Asuka, is Bull Nakano. Strength, her power is perfect. We have a perfect combination with Asuka. She is also strong. I would love to see the two of them team up. Now, my next pick is Lita. Again, a personal favorite. I'm an Attitude Era child, but we all know how great of a wrestler Lita is. She's in the Hall of Fame, completely deserved, but she's gonna bring that speed and agility to the team that, again, you're gonna want when you're facing another team of 5 and you need to eliminate them. Now, my next pick, no longer with WWE, although I'd love to see her come back. I know she just retired though. Gail Kim, one of the, again, best wrestlers in the world. Didn't really have a great run in WWE, which was not her fault, but we've all seen what she's done in TNA, and I would love for her to be on my team. She's always been a favorite of mine, and really, I guess you can call her underrated. Underrated in WWE because she was never used in the way I personally think she should have been. Now, my last pick is another wild card, another Attitude Era pick. I know, can't help it. Luna Vachon. She's scary, guys. That might alone help my team. But another underrated performer, in my opinion. And can you imagine the 5 of them together? Would be a great team. Luna, again, never got the recognition, in my opinion, that she deserved in WWE. She didn't look like everybody else. And I would love to see her on this team. I can see her going all the way, being a sole survivor. That is all I have for today. If you want to comment your Dream Survivor Series team below, do that, and I will see you next time.